Farah, Proton CEO, and Ms. Saswida from Technology team, and Elizabeth as a student and also future car owner. Today's episode, we are exploring how Proton is transforming Malaysia automotive scenes through real innovations. We will be diving into real case study that show how Proton is not just keeping up with change, but driving it. Before I start, here's some information based on study AMH International case study that examines Proton supply chain performance, focusing on factors such as information quality, information technology, information sharing, and big data analytic capacity. The research found that Proton's adoptions of digital technologies and big data analytic significantly enhanced its supply chain efficiency and responsiveness, leading to improved overall performance. Here, Ms. Farah, Proton has recently implemented big data tools in its logistics. How has this made a difference? Would you share or justify which model has got that?
Absolutely. So at Proton, we have realized that the innovation doesn't just start with the vehicles, but it begins with how we build and deliver them. We also adopted a big data analytics to monitor our supply chains in real time. Instead of reacting to monitor, now Proton can predict supply disruption using historical data and trends. For example, if a certain supplier is often late or inconsistent, the system can flag it up and recommend more alternatives. So this will help us to predict potential delays, improve planning, and also reduce the risk.
That's right. From a technology and tech perspective itself, we use a real-time dashboard to monitor every step from suppliers to assembly. This lets us detect problems early, adjust routes and or schedules instantly, and ensure parts arrive exactly what they are needed. So it's not just about the speed, but it's about precision and consistency, and that directly impacts the car quality our customer receive.
That's impressive. As someone outside the company, I never thought about how data behind the scenes could make my car more reliable or quicker or faster.
Wow, that's impressive sharing. By knowing how Proton implements big data tools in its logistics, it shows us a big difference and everything sophisticated because of technology. Moving forward, Ms. Saswida, as you know, Proton holds Berhad, a major player in Malaysia's automotive industry, demonstrate how a company can strategically integrate creativity and innovations to meet growing demand. So, since its inception, Proton has aimed to incorporate eco-innovations into its business model. How is Proton aligning with global eco-innovation trends?
So, at Proton, we believe that true innovation isn't just about making cars faster or more stylish. It's about reimagining the entire driving experience to be cleaner, smarter, and more responsible. In today's fast-evolving world, sustainability is no longer optional. It's a responsibility. So that's why we've committed ourselves to integrating eco-conscious so that principles into every layer of our operations.
Well, that's true. So from the factory flow to the final product, the Proton that expert re-engineering how things are done. Their manufacturing process now incorporate energy efficient systems so that cut down on waste and carbon emissions. This to ensure that every Proton vehicle is built with the planet in mind. But the tech expert didn't stop there. They're diving headfirst into electrification, which is working closely with the global innovator to develop cutting-edge hybrid and electric vehicle that match performance with environmental care.
So other than that, we are also exploring like materials that tell a story, like recycled metals, plant-based plastic, and fabrics that leave a lighter footprints on the earth. Even the way our parts arrive is changing. Smarter logistics, greener supply chains, and data-driven decisions that allows us to reduce impact while increasing efficiency. It's not just about keeping up with the world, it's about setting the pace. Proton is redefining what it means to be a car maker in the 21st century, right? So we're not just building vehicles, we are building a legacy of sustainability, innovation, and national pride.
That's true. OMG, that's so surprising. Thank you, Miss Saswida and Miss Farah.
Alright.
Now let's move on to one of Proton's most exciting initiatives. From the EMAS 7, Malaysia's first locally developed electric vehicle. Miss Farah,
Yes.
could you explain to us through what this means for Proton in the country?
Alright, so the EMAS 7 is a major step forward for Proton and also for us as a Malaysian. It's our first locally developed electric vehicle. It represents years of research, innovation, and also a strategic collaboration, especially with our partner Geely, it has built on the global modular architecture platform. The EMAS 7 offers a driving range of over 400 kilometers and features that has fast charging and smart connectivity. This isn't just a car, it's a symbol of Proton transformation. We're evolving from being just a national car maker to a global contender in sustainable mobility. So for Malaysia, it shows that our local talent can compete in the fast-growing EV industry.
That's really amazed me. Thank you, Miss Farah, for the clarifications.
My pleasure.
Now, Miss Elizabeth, as a member of the younger generation and a future car buyer, what's your take on Proton launching the EMAS 7 as Malaysia's first locally developed electric vehicles?
As a young person and a car buyer of the future, Proton introducing EMAS 7 as Malaysia's first locally developed electric vehicle feels like a major positive step. It indicates that Malaysia is finally riding on the global EV wave, and it's great to see a local brand joining in the fray. What also interests the EMAS 7 is that it is designed with Malaysian driver in mind. If the vehicle isn't affordable, has decent range, and all the features that are suitable for our climate and driving style. It's good to know this isn't merely a repack import by a vehicle developed and engineered with substantial local input. For younger buyers like me, that sleek design, digital tech such as the big touchscreens and smart features, and environmental responsibility gives it some choice. Additionally, Proton is adding more incentive battery banks, internet connectivity, and home charger to suit the ownership of EVs. In short, it's a proud moment for the Malaysian automotive industry and promising alternative for all who want an electric vehicle while maintaining style, tech, and value.
That's amazing, Miss Elizabeth. Well, that brings us to the end of a very insightful episode. From the launch of Malaysia's first national electric vehicle, EV, is the EMAS 7, how transformation of Proton is shaping of future automotive technology, and how Proton cooperate with eco innovations. It's clear that Proton is not just building a car, but building a future that's smarter, greener, and proudly Malaysian. Now, thank you so much, everyone, for our podcast today. To our listener, whether you are a car enthusiast, a tech lover, or just curious about innovations in Malaysia, we hope today's discussions gave you a glimpse into how local brands like Proton are driving change. And I'm your host. Stay curious, Stay inspired and keep driving forward. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.